Hey, good afternoon, everybody. It's Mike with smartoptiontrading.com. It's Friday, 27th of October. This is our weekly recap. If you want to join us coming over to smartoptiontrading.com, we'd love to have you. You'll get in-depth analysis like this all throughout the days. So let's talk about what's happened here. Last week we rolled over and came down. We played on the 200 day. We had a quick bounce this week, and then we gapped down back under the 200 day. Now we've had three big down days in a row. All right. So are we getting extended to the downside? Starting to. Are we oversold? Not yet. Not really. Not where we'd want to be. But we've got a big down move, and you can see market continues to come down. What you need to be aware of now on the SPY at 408.71, you have a gap. And you can see what happened here. You come back here on this date right here on the 4th. We closed at 405.13. The next day we gapped up, and that's where your 408.71 comes in, and we never tested that. That remains unfilled. Might be possible the market wants to come down and fill this gap. We'll have to see. Maybe it'll be nice enough to do it on Monday morning. We reverse and come shooting up. Wouldn't that be nice? We are out of the Bollinger Bands again, extended to 10 handles off the 8 day, but if they open flat, the 8 day will come down. It'll be a little bit of a catch up, but we are getting a little extended to the downside. We're getting decent amount of oversold here, and a lot of names under the cover getting beaten up pretty good. You can see we've not had a lot of volume on this. We've had no big capitulation days. We've had no 150, 200 million share sale days. This has been a very slow, methodical, maniacal sell-off. And when you look at it on a 5-minute chart, you can see that the action is just brutal. You don't, these moves are they're just these head fakes at the upside. They start to look good, then they sell right back down. And even the down moves, you come down, push up. It's just hard to trust this market. A lot of people are struggling with it. And, we are kind of trying to stay minute by minute in this candle on these markets, not trying to figure out what's going on here. Let's talk about what else is going on out there, and let's go to the Qs. By the way, the Qs and the SPY are now in a 10% correction. We're in a correction at this point in the markets. The Q is still above the 200-day at 342.35. The IWM just put in a 52-week low. Somebody in my room, I think Utsoff just said a 2-year low, and it's extremely possible here. Big move down there. The Dow has held in a little bit better. When we look at the VIX is still not acting right. And why do I say the VIX is not acting right? Because when you look what's going on here, the VIX, here's Monday's high of 2308. We're well below where we were on Monday, and the VIX still not even out of the Bollinger Bands. So we have that going on. We do have the Fed next week on Wednesday. We've had most of the data we received in the last 2 weeks has been more inflationary. The market is forecasting a rate hold this time. We also have what's happened today is seems like we're seeing the start of a ground invasion into Israel. Headline here, Israeli PM advisor says Hamas will feel our wrath tonight. And there's talk of incredibly sustained fire into the city of Gaza tonight from all around. So that's probably what's hurting the market here as well. Bonds are off the lows. We'll see what they do next week. Gold has been rallying big time. Okay, this is where they're safe haven. They've been running to gold. Look at the size of this move up. Crude also spiking up here again on fears it's going to go up. But again, crude has not had a big move. It's been holding in through this whole 2 weeks with Israel, so that's a good sign. And let's talk earnings. We'll start off with Google. Google beaten up pretty badly now. Again, the report was on the surface great. Cloud was weaker than people wanted, and guidance was just not special. And here it is coming its way down. Microsoft had a great report. Their cloud was good, but their guidance was the same thing, flat, holding in better. Netflix, who had a nice Goldilocks quarter, still holding in. I'm still long it, but very red, just as an FYI. Meta, kind of suffering from the same the rest of big tech. Their earnings were good. Their guidance was bad. They guided down for next quarter, and their Reality Labs division is just losing a metric ton of money, $3.4 billion last quarter, and just not a good thing there. Amazon is one of the few names that is holding up in big tech. It had a nice pounce here, big gap up here. Why is Amazon holding up? Their earnings report was great. Their guidance was not. Their guidance was low. But they said one thing on the call that set it off and running, and they said on the call that they had near record profits, and that's because of all the cost cutting. You take that aside, Intel had a nice report. They got it up. They're holding well. We get AMD next week. We have Apple next week. The banks continue to get absolutely shellacked. You had a 1 day little bounce there, sold off. Look at this move down. The regional banks getting absolutely slaughtered in here as well. And the truth is, there's really just no safe haven right now. Cat getting beaten up. Walmart, which has been so strong, capitulating finally. Costco, same thing. So, it's a time to be extra careful here. So with that said, we'll see you next week. Maybe we get a nice little reversal for a couple day move up. We're down 3 days in a row. Be great to get a red open on Monday and maybe roar off of that. Watch the headline risks this weekend. There's gonna be a lot of talk about that. Probably a lot of people not wanting to be long into the weekend. So with that said, have a great day. If you want to join us, smartoptiontrading.com, link in the description below. Charts on Sunday, and everybody else, I'll catch you in the room bright and early on Monday morning.